What's up guys, it's Mike for SimRacing604. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione, and today I'm going to be talking a bit about VR and force feedback settings. So I did a video recently in VR and the frame rate was actually pretty good, especially considering I was doing video capture. So I want to share my settings that I'm running in VR. You can check my system specs down below in the description to this and all my videos. And the force feedback, I want to share those settings as well. Now keep in mind, I am running direct drive. I know most of you are not running direct drive, but hopefully my settings could sort of set you on the right track. And yeah, so we'll get into that. And first off, we'll start with VR. So we'll start off with the basic settings, guys, and these are in your options and video. And the two probably most important things so far are turning the mirrors right off. So I know, like, we're racers, we like to have mirrors, we like to see what's going on behind us, but Kunos has been very honest and said they're just not there yet with the mirrors. So as you can see, about 2/3 of the way down your screen there, I have mirror quality turned right off. And another thing, I always turn shadows down. Shadows are very CPU intensive, so if your CPU is your bottleneck, make sure you turn shadows off. Foliage I keep low as well. I mean, I don't really care too much to see a lot of foliage when I'm driving. Textures I try and keep high, and you can sort of see the rest of the settings there. But the end result, guys, is that it's a pretty good frame rate. Oculus Rift uses something called ASW, Asynchronous Space Warp, and what that does is it actually upscales, sort of upscales, I don't know if that's the right word, but if you can get 45 frames per second, it doubles it and you get your 90 in the headset. So this allows me to get at least that 45, and I'm getting a really good frame rate, especially when I'm not doing video capture. As far as advanced settings, and this is the next screen over from your basic settings. As you can see in the middle there, I have two things disabled, the upsampling and the fog. Now that's another Kunos recommendation that for the time being, you just leave that turned off. So that's what I did. And the end result of all this, guys, is that I get a pretty good frame rate. So you can head on over. I've made a post on simracing604.com with all of the NVIDIA settings globally for Windows. So I am running the 1080, but just to give you or if you're running a 1080, you may find some value in that, but otherwise that's what I have set up. Now let's quickly talk about the force feedback. So again, when it comes to force feedback, of course, it's very dependent on the individual. And what I like to do, as you can see there, the gain is set to 100%. I think Kunos has done a really nice job getting a good weight to the wheel. If nothing else, I know a lot of people don't love the force feedback in ACC, but I think the weight is very good at the neutral setting there, at least in my AccuForce. Minimum force is set to 0, and the damping is a fairly important setting. I leave it at 80%. I know some people are running as high as 200%, so really going to depend on the individual, but I like my damping set at 80, and particularly the Ferrari and the Nissan GTR feel really great with these settings. And then the road effects, again, I customized for me, I like the 20%. A lot of people run lower, but for me that just works. And then I will drop my AccuForce settings in the same post on simracing604.com. Alright guys, pretty easy here. We'll keep things simple. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any settings that you found that really make ACC more enjoyable for you, please feel free to share in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.